The 30th of November each year is St. Andrew's Day, honouring Scotland's patron saint. It's a day for people to celebrate what it means to be Scottish. However, it might surprise you to know that St. Andrew never actually set foot in Scotland. Why, then, is he so important? It's believed that St. Andrew was a fisherman who lived during Roman times. He was a Christian, which means he believed in one God, and he was also a follower of Jesus Christ. However, Christianity wasn't allowed in the Roman Empire, and Christians were often sentenced to death for their beliefs. It took great courage for St. Andrew to follow his faith, even at the cost of his own life. He was sentenced to death by the Romans, sometime between 60 and 70 CE. He bravely asked to be crucified on an X-shaped cross, or saltire, which is now called a St. Andrew's cross. So what is St. Andrew's connection to Scotland? One story takes place about 300 years after St. Andrew's death. A monk dreamt that an angel told him to take St. Andrew's bones to the end of the earth for safekeeping. He set off on his journey, but ended up shipwrecked on Scotland's east coast. Today, the town there is called St. Andrews. Another legend takes place during the Battle of Ailshingford, or Athelstaneford, in the year 832 CE. King Angus was leading an army of Picts and Scots, and prayed for help to defeat their enemies. As he prayed, white clouds appeared in the blue sky in the shape of a St. Andrew's cross. King Angus vowed that if St. Andrew helped them win the battle, he would make him Scotland's patron saint. They did indeed win, and so the saltire became Scotland's national flag, and St. Andrew became their patron saint. Nowadays, the 30th of November is a day to honour St. Andrew's kindness and courage, but it's also an opportunity to celebrate all things Scottish, like language, food, history, and culture. Some restaurants put traditional Scottish foods on their menus, such as Cullen skink, haggis, neeps and tatties, and cranachan. People might go to special St. Andrew's Day events, or visit museums or historic attractions. Some people attend parties with music and dancing called a hoolie or a ceilidh. If you haven't tried dancing at a ceilidh yet, then St. Andrew's Day might be the perfect time to start. How will you celebrate St. Andrew's Day?
If you like this video, you can find it and so many more at clickview.net. Sign up for free today